Hi guys, welcome back to the garage. Finally, everybody's been asking, so here it is, the Moonology Oracle cards. We're going to unbox these babies. So for any of you who don't know, this is by Jasmine Boland and artwork by Nix Rowan. And Jasmine Boland wrote the book Moonology. And I love this book and working with the lunar cycles. She breaks it down and makes it very easy to understand. So I'm hoping the cards will be a great complement to the book. So we'll see. Yeah, I took this cellophane off. Let's see. It said the energy of the moon has a formidable effect on our everyday life. Use these gorgeously illustrated oracle cards to tap into her ancient wisdom for healing, guidance, and protection, and learn how to work with her magical energy during each lunation. The accompanying guidebook reveals how to interpret the cards and work with them to create, plan, and predict your life. Whenever you need to make an important decision, just pick a card and let the moon guide you. So, let's get into it. This, of course, oh, look at that. Let the moon be your guide. I like that. I like it. We have the book on top. And then we have our cards. So let's take a look at the book here. It is 119 pages long. And let's see, it has introduction, what these cards are for, blessing the cards, the wisdom of the moon, the phases of the moon, and working with the cards, how the deck is structured, interpreting the cards, the elements, working with card spreads. Interesting. Ooh, okay, so it's got all the phases listed, all the cards listed here, which is nice, easy to find. Let's see. Okay, so these cards have been developed to help you tap into the moon's ancient feminine wisdom. They form a powerful spiritual and divination tool that will guide you, heal you, alert you, and protect you. Their interpretations are based on very strict astrological guidelines, but you will find you can use them in your own way once you get to know them. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, the wisdom of the moon, phases of the moon, working with the cards. Okay, we've got some spreads. Interesting. The book I find already interesting. So let's look at the cards here. Ooh, the back is inside the box is just as pretty. I'm digging the box. Okay, so we got the paper wrapper here, which is not coming off. Oh, you know what? Dee Dee's trick. You pull out half the deck and then the band comes off. So there you go. Okay, I like the backs, which are, you know, the moon phases. And so let's see what we got here. Really good cardstock. Really good thick cardstock. A new start is coming, new moon. Have faith in your dreams. I like the dark blue-black so far, first quarter. Oh, and then it looks like they have a little teal in here. So these are the moon phase cards. Very pretty. They're plain, but they're pretty, and they, you know, you've got the keyword and the phase of the moon. Oh, All right, so now they've got phases and astrological signs. So we have new moon in Taurus, new moon in Gemini, new moon in Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Interesting. Okay, Scorpio, Sagittarius. These cards are thick, you guys. I mean, they're really good card stock here. And they're matte finish, so they don't slide very easily. All right, so there's new moon. Now, ooh, look. Now we have the full, which actually has the astrological sign in the moon as opposed to under the moon. And I'm pretty sure they're all the same renditions from the new moon. So I'll just run through these real quick. Full moon, Pisces. Ooh, look at this. We have a new moon eclipse. We have a full moon eclipse. We have the waxing and the waning. Ooh, we have void of course moon, cardinal moon, fixed moon, mutable moon, supermoon, blue moon. Wow. And we have a south node and a north node. Okay, so the cards themselves are really thick and durable, I think. As far as looks go, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not, you know, over the moon, fantastic, gorgeous, whatever. So there's got to be, as with her Moonology book, you can see I've got stickies in here. That pertains to my issues. So I'm thinking that these cards are probably going to follow along the same lines of the book, where before you do a spread, you actually need to know what phase of the moon you are in order to do it. So I'm thinking that. But let's see what it says here. Working with card spreads. Page 16, let's see. Okay, so she does have a Celtic cross, and she does have a 3-card spread. She has a new moon 3-card spread, full moon, waxing moon spread, waning moon. So she does have those, and it doesn't say. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Phases of the moon. Okay. So it says here the deck is divided into 4 parts, each representing the unfolding story of the 8 main monthly moon phases. Okay, so we've been over the moon phase cards. New moon, full moon, special moon. All right. Interpreting. So it says whatever card you draw, no matter what phase the moon is in on that day, it's the right card for you. If you were to pull the new moon in Gemini card on a full moon in Scorpio day, the interpretation of the new moon in Gemini card is still your answer. The cards are purely symbolic representations of the many energies that we get from our ever-changing moon. Overall interpretation. On each card you will find the overarching likely answer to your question. This encapsulates the energies of the card and the message it is sending to you. The cards are predictive, so will tell you what your thoughts and feelings are currently creating and where they will take you. You will be given ideas to harness the energies of the card if you're happy with it, and how to change things if you're not. Additional meanings. Can every single interpretation in each card's additional meanings apply to you? So apparently there must be, okay, so this is what you get. You get what the full moon, surrender to the divine, means. You get attuned to the moon, additional meanings for this card, and the teaching. So I can't imagine that all additional meanings are going to apply. Probably not. Some of the additional meanings may even appear contradictory. So you need to remember, attune to the moon is an affirmation and guidance to help you manifest, complete, release, or remove whatever you need to make positive change in your life. And the teaching, each card's teaching provides additional information about the moon and how it connects with the card's message for people interested in learning more about astrology. Okay. As in astrology, Moonology uses the 4 main elements of fire, earth, air, water. Each element brings its own qualities and is assigned to 3 star signs. Learning to feel these elements as you use the cards will not only help your understanding of the cards, but will also teach you more about how the moon cycle works. Okay, so you know what, folks? I have to say, I'm disappointed in this deck. I'm really disappointed in this deck. I thought it was going to be something really special, and it's not. It is, in my opinion, just another oracle deck that happens to use the phases of the moon and the supermoons and the astrology thing, but her book, I think, is better. I think the book is way better than the cards. You know, that's my first impressions with this deck, is that there's nothing that special about it. You know, it's got an affirmation you can use, that's great and stuff, but I don't think it's really going to give you an in-depth reading. I could be wrong. I'm just giving you, you know, my first impressions, reading what was in the book and looking at the cards themselves. And so, but I have often changed my mind, so we'll give these a work and see what happens. All right, guys, sorry it was such a bummer. Much love, and I'll see you next time.